What's the topic? We were gonna leave this in the past. Like this,
What
that,
the
no, we're supposed to leave that in
fuck?
2025, Angela.
You click record on the first episode we're recording in the new year. We had one debut, launch, whatever, on the first, but we obviously didn't record it on the first.
I
The
meant
very
that.
first words.
No,
Okay,
I was saying that as to like, let's get into the topic. I'm not
shh,
clueless right now.
shh. Let's start with a moment of silence. I said silence.
You're the only one talking.
I hear infrasound.
Oh, sure. Hmm. Let's see.
That's what I imagine happens when people hear
Ben's freaking out.
ghost frequency. Are we sure we want to keep all this in? This is okay. Whatever. That's what I. That's what I. Jesus Christ. Welcome to our podcast, where we take deep dives.
Looking at various topics through a paranormal lens.
It's been like 2 minutes already, and instead of answering what the topic was in intro, I think we result in everyone listening to us asking in unison, "What's the topic?"
Oh, did you
'Cause
want us to say that in unison?
I no, because you know that scares me when you guys do your Shining Sisters thing. Um, but already in this intro, we had Angela asking what the topic was. We gave it a moment of silence. I
Ben
mean,
screamed.
what if that's what you want to call it? It was more like
Yep.
a stroke or something.
Oh, yeah.
That's what it looked like.
That is what it looked like, honestly.
We're talking about the ghost frequency.
Or
What about
in
it?
scientific terms, infrasound.
Or in specific terms, 18.9 hertz.
That is what is referred to as infrasound or ghost sound. And it is in relation to like a specific frequency that is either connected with paranormal activity or things of paranormal nature. The one thing that I know specifically with infrasound is Bigfoot, but
What?
we can get into that
Wait,
later.
what
Wait,
about?
huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna get into this in a minute, because I'm intrigued. But first, I'm gonna read this like article, just to like get everyone on an understanding, because it would be a disservice, I think, to like ask what is infrasound and just start talking about woo-woo Bigfoot stuff. So let's answer it for the listeners. There's this article from 2003. It's actually the article that Wikipedia like links in their citations, um,
Okay.
called "Infrasound Linked to Spooky Events," and it's about these like UK researchers that determined that this low frequency sound that we can't hear with our human ears consciously, that we don't know we can hear it, but our bodies tend to react to it. And they said, these researchers, I'll just read this quote, from Professor Richard Wiseman. So you know he's more than just intelligent. He's a wise
He's
man.
wise.
He's
Very
wise.
wise.
So this wise man, literally, Richard Wiseman. All right, I'll just read the quote. He said, some scientists have suggested that this level of sound, referring to, the 18.9 hertz, may be present at some allegedly haunted sites, and so cause people to have odd sensations that they attribute to a ghost. Our findings support these ideas, saying that this frequency, if present at a haunted location, or if you hear it, in a film or something, you will tend to feel uneasy, paranoid, a little jittery, feeling of a general unease. A lot of horror movies actually too pump infrasound in scary scenes to give this like illusion, like your mind will feel scared before your like eyes and ears react to anything on a screen. That's a tangent though. This article though, um, it's literally called "Infrasound Linked to Spooky Events." You'd think that's like the big like thing they want to send you home with, like if you're seeing ghosts, it might be infrasound. Like, how crazy is this? This study happened in 2003. This article is reporting on it. It's an NBC News article. It's big news. You'd think it would end with like a bang, like something about that, like about the ghosts, about infrasound, about
Mm-hmm.
haunted locations, or some dumb pun about ghosts, or the wise man that they were speaking to. But no, the last sentence of this article is a quote from a different person that they randomly brought into the article just to say, quote, so much has been said about infrasound, it's been associated with bad driving. And that's
That's
how the
so
article.
random compared
That's
to
how the
everything
article
else.
ends. They have this whole article about infrasound and ghost sightings, and how the feeling of being watched or like that there's a ghost present at a haunted location could just be this low frequency. And then they bring in NPCs like, hey, let's bring this girl in to say, also, fun fact, if the ghosts weren't fun enough, bad drivers might be listening to that infrasound on their car radios. Anyone?
Oh.
Anyone? And then it's just like I was just like, is that the whole article? I was like looking for the rest of it. But no,
What a lame way to end an article.
it exactly.
I
Yeah.
mean, it's a fun fact, but I mean, lame as in it doesn't relate to what they were talking about, really.
It's just so random. You'd think like
Mm-hmm.
the ghosts. I mean, maybe it's us like loving the paranormal, but like that's like the exciting. You don't even need a random quote or anything at the end. Like that's it. Talk about the
Yeah.
ghosts. Ghost sightings linked to this frequency. I don't know, but next time you guys bitch about my driving, I'm just gonna say the infrasound, the infrasound,
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna hear now.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes, I'm driving bad because of the infrasound.
the infrasound. But anyways, that's what infrasound is. Everything from ghost sightings to bad driving and apparently to Bigfoot. So what's this
Yeah.
Bigfoot news you got?
Oh, it's literally nothing like super crazy. It's just one of the like you guys know, and most paranormal people who have some interest in Bigfoot, they know that they make like the knocks on trees and they do the howls
Mhm.
sort of things,
Mhm,
but they
mhm.
also supposedly one of their vocalizations is infrasound. Like
Hmm.
they can make infrasound, which actually is seen in nature. I do believe lions like when they do their roar, it does like hit infrasound like that
It does.
18.5. So it is something that happens in nature.
I was
A,
gonna say,
So,
doesn't
a lot
like
of like natural disasters and like predators because we're primed to feel
mhm,
uneasy. What were you saying,
yeah.
Ange?
mhm. Never mind.
But
For
like
all the audio listeners, I said, "What were you saying, Ange?" And she just like shakes her head in disbelief. She's like,
no, I believe if I might be mistaken that like one of the techniques for Bigfoot hunting is like using one of those megaphone amplifiers to detect infrasound because
Mm.
the theory is that like Bigfoot is causing it. Like there isn't in specifically in like the Americas, I don't believe there's any other predators or things in nature that cause infrasound naturally other than like natural um weather and other things, but like
"Bad
animalistic
drivers.
wise.
You can't
I
go
don't
looking
think
for
the bad
Bigfoot,
drivers cause infrasound. I think
but
what the
there's some present." You think so is infrasound that this is a tangent that they're reacting to? Is it something in the vehicle? Is it something
yeah,
in
yeah,
the
I think that's what
highway?
I think that's what
In
the
the
article was getting
geomagnetic?
at was
Okay.
that the infrasound from either the car or the radios is what's causing
Oh,
bad driving.
I see.
Is
Could
that not what you got from that?
could
No,
yeah,
I
that's what I
wasn't.
got. Could the
I don't know.
cars be attracting Bigfoot then?
Oh my
Oh,
God.
how many sightings are there of people seeing Bigfoot in their cars? Could the cars be attracting Bigfoot?
Is this why we have so many experiences along the Afterlife Road? Because we're always driving.
Brienna's, are you okay?
Yes.
Na 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 na. Infrasound. The
What? It
road.
sounds silly, but it makes sense. It
It
does make
does.
sense a little bit.
I don't think that it does.
Whatever.
I
Yeah.
mean, you guys have definitely heard. Speaking of Afterlife Road,
Mm-hmm.
whatever the hell that is. What's that?
I don't know.
You guys have definitely heard infrasound before.
Hmm.
Yeah. Well, have I?
Yeah.
Hmm.
No.
Your mom was not happy. I hear your mom and I said you've heard infrasound, and then I just hear in distance, no. Yes. Um.
That was
Yeah,
funny.
can you
Yeah.
guess what moment of what um something that Crossroads of Curiosities has made um utilizes the ghost frequency? Because I've used
I'm
it
so
before.
I'm
I've
sorry.
I've used it.
What are you
You've
talking about?
I've
you've
used
used
it.
it in like some of your videos and stuff?
Hmm.
Oh.
There's one,
Mm.
one in particular,
One in particular?
one in particular,
Um,
and you've seen it.
would it be the possession tapes?
Bingo.
Hmm. Okay.
I
Was
see
it?
So,
it. I could see that. Or
well,
I
you
mean, I
you
could hear
hear,
Is
that.
yeah.
is
Yeah.
that
Hmm.
why we were feeling so uneasy while watching it?
Yeah,
Like
that
Was
makes
people?
it?
sense.
Was it?
Yeah.
So
Mm,
that's the
no.
thing.
I
I
mean, it is like one, it is like a video that does give an unsettling feeling a little bit throughout. So having is it because of the video or is it because of the infrasound? I don't know. That's a good question. But that I
Maybe a
didn't
little
know
bit of
that.
both.
I
no,
like that.
I didn't. So I discovered like the ghost frequency stuff like kind of a little bit before making the possession tape. And then
Mm-hmm.
when I was watching, because for anyone that's unaware, the possession tape is a uh, 25-minute short film we put out earlier this year that includes the only alleged possession, really just an intense channeling session that we teased for like over a year on the podcast, and we finally put it out. Um, so watching back that clip of the namesake possession or whatever,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
it's creepy to us because we were there
Yeah.
and watching it. I at least just the raw footage felt creeped out, but I was like wondering like would someone who has no idea what they're clicking on feel creeped out? Like someone who has no idea who we are, would they be like, "Ooh, that's creepy," or would they just like not know how to react or like find it funny because it's kind of, I'm just like, I'm kind of just like
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a
Mm-hmm.
little bit of both.
tweaking out a little bit,
Yeah.
because it's kind of uncanny, and uncanny can make
Hmm.
you laugh or cry. So I was like, since I just discovered the ghost frequency, I did put some in there during the possession or
Mm-hmm.
channeling or whatever you want to call it parts of the film to kind of, even if no one picks up on it, at least it's just a somewhat of an effort to just like
Add to the
add to like you're supposed to feel creeped out here,
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
um to maybe try and capture that. But we did screen it at the Blood Moon Parafest, and
Mm-hmm.
the first time watching it not on just my computer or my TV, it did seem like that part was creepier than the rest, and the crowd seemed to feel too. I don't know. What
Yeah.
what do you guys think? Do you think that's a? Do you think that's a okay thing to do? Do you think there's any ethical concerns about using ghost frequency? Because I did that one
I
time.
I don't that's a good question. I feel like no, I don't think that it is unethical because if you are using it in a film that is specifically like supposed to be spooky or have that kind of vibe, like you're wanting to make your
Yeah.
audience uncomfortable.
It's
They
for
are
entertainment
by watching the
purposes.
film, they are acknowledging that they want to be spooked or want to be scared or so they're
Yeah.
already going into it with the um mindset or like agreement that they want to be scared. So having the infrasound I wouldn't think is unethical, I would say. I think it would just add to the experience.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like
Because
we
nobody's gonna
don't.
click on a video that says possession tapes and not expect to be spooked.
Yeah. It's not
Yes,
like this
yes,
is
but
like a video specifically just for pure evidence paranormal wise. It's entertainment. It's a film. It's artsy, like it's,
Hmm.
it's fine to
Has a
put that stuff
certain
in
je
there.
ne sais quoi.
well, it's supposed
Hmm.
to like represent reality, like documentaries. So
But
it wasn't trying
still,
to
I mean, you
dupe.
have
Yeah, it
an
wasn't.
artsy form to it still.
Right, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just saying it wasn't trying to like dupe anyone. It was like it's supposed to represent reality, and if reality to us was we're getting creeped out,
Hmm.
a
I'm gonna
little
make
ghost
you try to get
frequency.
creeped out. Yeah.
And but
Yeah.
like the way I did it, like when I was editing, I did actually when it was loud, because it was funny, because like like the waveforms, you can see waveforms on the computer.
Hmm.
I could see the waveforms for this ultrasound, but I couldn't hear anything.
Yeah.
So I could tell it was playing, and I did get a headache like while editing.
Hmm.
Interesting.
So
Okay.
once I got a headache, I turned it
Did
down a decibel, and
did you
that's how
have
I
it in
landed
did you have it in the whole film or only during like
in and out,
in and out? Okay.
in and
I
out, and
didn't
it
know
got
this was
louder and
specifically
quieter.
only okay. Yeah.
Um, but I that's how I determined how loud to put it. Is like once I got a headache, I put it one notch below. So I don't know if
Mm.
it even was still effective at that point. So
Yeah.
who
Anticipation.
knows? Who knows? But have you guys heard anything so far on this recording?
No. Have you been playing infrasound?
I have.
Oh
Oh,
yeah. Do
well,
you have is it
also
picking
your
up through
mic,
the microphone
yeah,
or
because your
anything?
mic is
Like would it
probably blocking out the background sound, so.
It might be. I've been holding it up to the mic and making it louder and quieter. Um,
Mm.
I
yeah, I
haven't
can't
been
tell.
experiencing anything, but maybe I'm just so focused.
Also, you're wearing headphones, so you're probably blocking out the sound.
That too. I did think maybe we might get some like research, like do other people actually experience it when playing a video on YouTube? So I initially pulled it up to see the YouTube comments because they do have like these big loops of like 12 hours of infrasound.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Unfortunately, it's well, let me just read these comments. The top comment says, "I heard children screaming, then I remembered
Oh.
it was just the ones in my basement." Next comment, "I felt so strange. I turned around and found out I was getting stabbed and asked him to politely stop." The next comment, "I want this to play at my funeral so people think my dead soul is haunting them."
That
These are
actually is
great.
pretty funny.
Next one, "I got all excited seeing as my vision got blurry, but then I realized I forgot to wear my glasses." And then I'll just end on this one. "The comments are making me laugh so hard that I completely forgot about that weird shadow looking at me. LOL."
Oh my god.
So,
Oh, that's funny.
and we didn't get any comments like that on the possession tapes.
No,
Mm-mm.
no, we didn't. Huh. Yeah. Infrasound is it's interesting. Like, is it
What
actually?
creates that?
I mean, it's just a sound.
I
It's
know,
created by really
just
anything.
I'm just thinking about if you're in a haunted location, what things could be emitting that specific sound that could
Something
maybe be
electronic.
putting you off? So basically anything.
I mean, a quick Google search um, says natural events like volcanoes, earthquakes, storms, animals, like Bree was saying, wind turbines can cause them, industrial machinery, um, rockets. I don't think we're investigating any rocket test sites, but
It's an interesting concept because like we can't hear it, but we know it's there sometimes, but not all the time.
just like all the listeners that we know you're listening, but you're not leaving 5-star reviews. Um, only the November fans are 20 hertz or higher. Am I right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
These January fans, you 18.9 fans. Oh my God. Um, no, but do you guys think? Because there's rumors, rumors on the dark web. Um, in
How
the
much time are you
darkest.
spending on the dark web, Ben?
Um, not a lot, but I have to do my research. Some people say because a lot of people link infrasound to paranormal reports and ghost activity. And like I said, horror movies. We've even included infrasound in a short film we did.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Rumors by bad people on the bad sides of the internet that some popular haunted locations intentionally emit infrasound so that the location, even if it's not haunted,
Well,
people
locations are
leave,
Makes you feel
feel
off
like
and
it's haunted,
uneasy.
and get paranoid, and it remains the top haunted location because everyone that goes there, even if nothing happens, they still walk away feeling feeling like there was a demon caught on camera, very real, got
Mm-hmm.
possessed. Not
Yeah.
clickbait.
I got locations I could think of, but I'm not gonna say them.
Oh, we're not name dropping anything,
Oh, well, we
Yeah.
don't
but
even know. I just think
yeah,
I'm just
but
thinking of some locations that I wouldn't be surprised if they do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. I wouldn't be surprised at all.
But when you were reading that, you no names were dropped or anything, Ben? You didn't see
no,
anything? No? Oh.
no.
I was gonna ask you off screen because I'd be
I mean,
curious.
yeah. Ask me off screen, but for the people listening, we don't spread rumors on this podcast. Okay. Any final thoughts on infrasound?
I think we've said just about everything about infrasound. I probably am gonna say that and then think of something in like 10 minutes when we're done.
That's
But
fine. Do you think there's any application? I mean, I used it once as like an experiment. Do you think there's ever an application to use it more in the future? Or do you think it's a
so
no-no?
I do have thoughts on that because with my upcoming project, potentially with Daisy
Hmm.
Your
using
dog.
infrasound, yes.
Hmm.
But we will address that more in the future. Sneak peek. We'll be doing a project in the future
With your dog.
with my
Daisy.
dog. This is not a dog, this is a cat.
All the audio listeners are so confused. They're like, sneak
Brianna's
peek.
holding a cat right now.
Yeah, I was holding my dog, now I'm holding a cat.
Sneak peek, I'm doing a project with my dog. This is not a dog, this is a cat. This is a very visual episode about something so auditory that you
hmm
can't even hear it.
Aren't you also gonna do it with
Don't 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 spoil it. More information to come soon once the weather is more
good
not wet and cold.
spurting?
Yes. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so I think we do have potential to use infrasound in things in the future. I think it would be interesting to use it if we ever go Bigfoot hunting again, which you never know, we could.
Have you guys ever been Bigfoot hunting?
Yes,
Once.
we did go Bigfoot
Oh my
hunting
god, I
once.
want to do this.
Yeah, we did it at
Oh,
Seven Gables, and I smacked a tree a couple times. Um,
You
didn't
felt
get
really
okay.
cool.
anything. We
You
saw a
felt
deer.
Okay, I really want to do this, but I need to do some research on like, are there a lot of Bigfoot sightings here in Michigan?
Yeah,
Oh
no,
yeah.
we did Seven Gables
Okay.
Road. You'd be
Well, are there
surprised. We
Bigfoot sightings here?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you'd be
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
surprised. Everyone goes out to there's this road nearby where we live in Dansville, Michigan called Seven Gables Road. There's like Facebook groups dedicated to it. It's like the most allegedly haunted location, and we've been out there so many times because it was so close to where we all, met and started doing this. Never
Mhm.
once had anything paranormal happen out there.
No,
All the
nothing ever
legends
happens
are
there.
so like
Nothing.
It's like the legends are just about like this witch that cursed the road. It's all just like nonsense. There's no ghosts that we've experienced out there, but this area is so. I mean, like the people throw around the term high strangeness often. This is an area of high strangeness. There are more
Mm.
documented UFO, alien, extraterrestrial, and Bigfoot sightings in this area than there are ghost sightings. So
Hmm.
that's interesting. Even the book Weird Michigan. I mean, I used to get this book from like the library as a kid. There is a
Same.
Bigfoot footprint from like 2 streets down from Seven Gables Road
I did not know this.
in this book. Yeah. So
Oh,
if
I
there's a
got.
Bigfoot out there, it's probably
Are there
hiding out in this in the state, hunting land out there with it.
are
Seven
there
Gables
any
Road
wind
least.
turbines out by there? Like you know
Wind
some
turbines.
weird feelings.
We no, but we did. I mean, maybe, but we did do a couple like public ghost
Let me
hunts
look.
out there, like
Yeah.
ghost tours to the public, and there were a couple bad drivers.
Mm.
I think
Mm.
I took when I was on the board for MSU Paranormal, I took a group out there to do a Bigfoot hunt once, and
Oh hell yeah!
I don't think we ended up having anything happen. I think we thought we heard a call back, and then we stood there and listened and waited for a while, and then it ended up being like hound dogs that were hunting. Like
Uh,
they got closer and we could hear that it was actual howling and not like Bigfoot howling.
someone messaged me a couple years ago, and they were like, "This is actually more than that. This is when we were back in MSU."
College,
Yeah,
yeah.
and he was like, "Hey, a couple buddies of mine are going out to Seven Gables. Do you want to come?" And I went. As typical, nothing paranormal happened. They were like, "Oh, bummer! Thought something would happen. I thought we would meet the witch." And then they called out, "Hey, witch, are you there?" And then I said in response, just no context, "Maybe try calling out to Bigfoot instead." And they looked at me like, "What? Huh? No, no, the witch." And I'm like, "Yeah, we get more Bigfoot activity out here than anything." They're like, "What if you had out here Bigfoot wise?" I'm like, "We saw some deer." But that's more activity than anything.
I looked it up. There are no turbines in that
No
area.
turbines. Okay.
Uh, so
That's
it
funny.
it must be the bad drivers.
It must be the bad drivers.
You know, I had a friend in high school growing up who was absolutely terrified of wind turbines, and I wonder if it's because they cause infrasound.
Well,
Probably not.
okay, fun
They're very
fact.
looming,
I
but
did a I did a whole paper on like a debate paper on wind turbines in one of my college classes. And what was it? I remember talking about that. But the amount of it that emits isn't enough to really cause any effect on people.
oh hey,
Hmm.
good to know. I love how we're like, yeah, I think we're done, and I think we've continued to talk for another 10 minutes.
Should we just cut it here and then pick up part 2 of infrasound
I
next
don't think
week?
we need a part 2 of
3?
infrasound next week.
You
Okay.
never know. We might come across a bunch of new information we want to talk about.
Hey, you never know.
I got a week left before the semester starts. This can be in like that can be my main topic that I research for this week before I have to start doing my actual school topics. So,
So why, question, why wouldn't you have already
Done it?
researched infrasound
Oh,
before this week?
hold on, hold on. Bree,
I didn't
Bree,
want to.
don't you know? Don't you know? Time is not linear. Maybe this right now is Angela after doing the research.
Mm.
And
Mm.
the reason she had to ask what the topic was is because she just came back from the future and wanted to make sure she got the right date.
Oh, yes.
And that's how she verifies every week that she's in the right timeline. Because she has to ask,
Oh.
not because she's confused.
I'm
'Cause she
in the
wants to confirm.
mozzarella timeline.
Yes,
You're in the
correct.
monsterella?
Mozzarella timeline.
Yeah. I think we're really going off the deep end here, and I think we do need to end this.
Oh, we haven't even got to the Brie layer yet.
Let's not.
No?
No.
Too many name puns in this one episode? Said a wise man.
I don't think there have been enough.
Oh! That was good. Thanks for listening to this week's episode of Paranormal Lens. If you liked what you heard, every 5-star rating and positive review tells the algorithms we're a worthy podcast and pushes us out to more listeners. We appreciate each and every one of you, and we'll see you next Thursday for another paranormal deep dive.